Like we always do at this time, I go for mine, I get to shine. Now throw your hands up in the sky. I go for mine, I get to shine. Now throw your hands up in the sky.
Yo, what is up, YouTube? JoJo here again, bringing you a Wi-Fi battle. Hey, damn, it's been a while since I last uploaded. It's been like 3 months, and if you haven't known, I've been in school for those past 3 months. You know, when you have school, you gotta focus on school, focus on your personal life, and all that jazz. But now that the first quarter of my school is done, I can start uploading and do what I like doing. Cause you guys like Pokemon, I like Pokemon, we all like Pokemon. So yeah, it feels so good to be back and upload battles. So enough of all that talking. Let's just get on with the battle. So this one's an Aria battle up against the Alex77. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description. He's a cool dude, so check him out. He leads off with his Mankey. I lead off with my Rotom, and I see that he goes for a beat up, and it outspeeds me, so I know that this is Scarf. I'm still wondering why he would use a Mankey instead of a Primate, but if he wants to use the Mankey, I have no problem. He could use Mankey if he likes. So I'm assuming he would go for another beat up, so I just switch out, go to my Steelix. After that, after my Rotom set up the Reflect, my Chill will take that beat up like it's nothing, you know. So he'll get the lefties and recover all his HP. I mean, almost all his HP, and I just go for the Stealth Rock since I know he's gonna have to switch out. So go for that Stealth Rock, get my Entry Hazards. He switched into his Electros. He's floating. I have to switch out since I'm predicting a Flamethrower or whatever fire move. Go to my Chia, which will just take this Flamethrower like a champ. Because you know those Alamomolo, however you pronounce it. Yeah, those things are just bulky as fuck. So I just switch out now again. Assuming an electric move, so he goes for Discharge and just my Claydol, my Wiz will just absorb it. He goes for a Flash Cannon next turn. I go for that Toxic, but I miss on the first Toxic, but it's not gonna miss on the second turn. He cannot, right? So he goes for Flash Cannon, and yeah, he'll take it again and gets the Life Orb Recall. I go for that Toxic because I think now I could just stall this thing out. So yeah, so next turn I believe he's gonna go for another Flash Cannon, so I switch out, go back to my Chia because Chia will take Steel moves like a champ. Again, you know those water bulky types, these are just defensive, man. So that Flash Cannon won't do anything to Chia. So next turn I think I go for the Protect. My Reflect wears off, doesn't really matter. Just scout out what he do. He goes for a Volt Switch. I'm like, he might go for a Volt Switch again or whatever, electric move. So might as well switch into either my Wiz or my Chill. So I switch out to my Wiz here. See what he do. Go for Volt Switch. He goes for Volt Switch again, which this was completely outstalled between Wiz, Chill, and Chia. So I just stall him out. He goes for another Volt Switch. I'm like, what? Seriously? I thought he would go for at least a Flamethrower or a Flash Cannon, but his Electros just got outstalled. So is it floating? No more. So now he goes to his Rape. He's Mankey. See what he do. He probably go for a Close Combat since I had my Steelix. So I switch out to my Rotom, which it won't do anything to my Rotom. So now of course he has to switch out. So I just go for that Volt Switch, and he switches out to his Moltres. So that Moltres is not gonna take that that Big Threat's out. So now that these Big Threats are away, I could just, it's smooth sailing from here. So I go to my Chill, free switching for both of us. Go to my Chill, he goes to his Mankey, he goes for Close Combat, and I'm like, whatever, man, I could take it. Which, cause you know Chill, he's freaking defensive bulky beast. And I go for a Gyro Ball after he's Close Combat, which will take him out. And that's goodbye Mankey. Now he goes to his Leonardo, his War Turtle. I'm like, I gotta switch out. He might go for like a water move or whatever. Go to my Chia since I could outstall this guy too with Chia. And yeah, he goes for a Protect, didn't matter. And I go for a Toxic next turn. I want to stall this thing out. He goes for a Toxic too. I'm like, whatever. Since Chia could just stay in this playing field for like all day. So yeah, next turn I think I go for the Wish. He switches out to his Italy, his Tangela, obviously evil Tangela, which most likely is defensive bulky. I go for that Wish. And yeah, next turn I get after the poison damage I go for, he goes for Protect. I'm like, oh yeah, I went for the Toxicity. I want to stall this thing out too. But he goes Protect. I'm like, oh my goodness, I have to switch out. I don't want to keep on taking toxic damage. So I go to my Yi, just as Deathfather. He goes for Giga Drain, which will just take my Yi out. Yi did his job, because now, yeah, he was just Deathfather, but he did his job though. Now I go to my Lego, set up the sub, see if he has that HP Ice, which in fact he does. I'm like, whatever. I guess I have to stay in and just go for Brave Bird, because when in doubt, if you have nothing else to do, Brave Bird everything, right? But Italy will take it like a champ since he's defensive bulky, and yeah, just take out my Lego, my Swallow with the HP Ice. That's goodbye to my Lego, but he did his job. So now I go to my Yup, and now that his Moltres is gone, my Yup could completely just beat every Pokemon on his team. So yeah, I go for that HP Ice. He went for the tech, scout out what I do, and I keep on going for the HP Ice. So, but he switches to a Leonardo, which will just take it like a champ. I'm like, whatever, man. I'm just gonna Giga Drain his HP and kill Leonardo. His War Turtle will be gone. So yeah, now he's left with 2 Pokemon. Goes to his Italy again. I'm like, HP Ice. It's pretty much a good game here. Yeah, since after that Moltres was gone, this game was pretty much game. So HP Ice, Tangela will go down. Yes, goodbye Italy. And that leaves him with one more Pokemon, I believe his Alamomola, which I'll just take this out. I want to end this with the Big Bang. Go for that big Leaf Storm, which will completely wreck this Alamomola. And it's not Joyce anymore, it's dead. So that's good game, the Alex77. And yeah, guys, expect more battles to come soon. And that's all I can say for now. So I'm out. Peace.